Hi beautiful beings of light, it's Tiffany here. In this video, I wanted to answer some of the biggest misconceptions about the Akashic Records and how to use the Akashic Records, whether you're doing a past life regression on your own or spiritual reading from a channeler, how to integrate the information so that you bring forth that transformation and everlasting change that you are trying to manifest into your reality. Rather it be used for healing the mental or physical body, or perhaps to release abundance blockages and so forth. The first thing that we need to transcend is the idea that karma is a punishment. Karma, as I've mentioned in my other videos, to me is not a punishment. Karma is simply a momentum of energy that has taken form. And this wheel of karma can be stopped through a higher consciousness, which in simple terms is forgiveness, love, light, and compassion. And so as we light workers ascend into this higher a more abundant state of being, we need to remind ourselves in those times when our monkey mind tries to distract us in self-sabotage, in rumination, in negative thoughts, to say, stop. What's happening to me right now, the way that I'm suffering right now, it's not a punishment. It is a messenger. It is an opportunity for me to gain more clarity. When we work with higher selves, Akashic Records, spirit guides, or your higher starseed selves on Lyra, Arcturus, or Pleiades, when we ask them these guidance about, oh, I am having these relationship blockages, or why do I keep having these blockages happen over and over again, their answers are always very simple. Because on the higher realm, right, just like on a building, they can see way more than we can if we were to be stuck in the 3D mentality. When we allow ourselves to stand up higher, to uplift our consciousness, and to see from a higher perspective, we gain that clarity and we are no longer trapped in this wheel of karma. No longer do we need to feel, oh, my ancestor have done something bad, that's why I'm experiencing this now. Oh, in this past life, I did this bad thing, that's why I'm being punished right now. But I believe that Source and the universe is very loving. I don't think that loving creator would want to punish us, right? These are all thought forms and programmings that have been laid upon us. And it's good to have that clarity and understand, oops, well, that was not a good action in that lifetime. And as a soul, you evolve, right? And simply to look at it from the neutral creator perspective. Because from the higher source, right, from the higher realm, if you channel with the ascended masters and the higher dimensional beings, they don't look at things like right and wrong, right? They simply look for clarity. Okay, let's take a look at this situation. This is not working. Well, let's talk to them about it. Well, they are not responding. Well, then what is the next best course of action? Perhaps is to begin to disassociate with this person or disconnect from this relationship. They look at things in such simple clarity that sometimes you're like, what? That's it? Don't we want to have more information? Let me know about all the lifetimes that has to do with this blockage that I'm going through, right? Our mind start to bring in too much attention into it. I do Akashic readings, and myself, I look into my own Akash, and these are all our soul memories. And it's important for us to not analyze it and nitpick it, know it. Oh, okay, I understand now. It gives me more clarity. I've been doing this for many lifetimes, and I haven't ascended from that pattern. And so I'll give myself, for example, right? I have this pattern in me that I used to ruminate so much in my depression state. I also tend to have self-abuse tendency, where if I feel something is not going right, I get stressed and then I would abuse myself. I used to do that. And I'll be like, what the heck, where is this coming from? And it has been in my Akashic records where I've done this before. But this lifetime is showing me that I have the opportunity and that higher consciousness to be like, I need to take better care of myself. I need to be more compassionate to myself. I need to take better responsibility in taking care of my body with nutrients, with diet, with exercise, with wellness practices. And so in that way, I no longer look at myself as like, oh my God, I've done something really wrong. I'm a horrible person. I'm a bad person. I'm being punished. All of these crazy mental state that drove me crazy. And it is from this higher perspective, by working with my spirit guides, my higher self, and higher dimensional beings, that I realized the only one punishing myself was my mind. It's simple as that. And so in the moments where I start to go into those thoughts, I recognize it right away and I'm saying, no, Tiffany, we're not going down that road. I'm going to pull myself up and I'm going to be compassionate towards myself. And I remind myself all the time that I'm doing my best. And these tips have really helped me transform my state of being from suffering and victimhood and feeling powerlessness to where I am now. So I feel very compelled to share with you guys right now to understand that whatever information you get from your Akashic records, try not to identify with it so much, right? Because then you create this ego attachment. But to look at it from your soul wisdom perspective. Well, I've gone through these lifetimes. I've learned that this doesn't work. So now in this lifetime is coming up again, and I'm given the choice of how I want to transcend it. And so information brings forth the transformation that we are looking for. And so this information is like a very soft ribbon that gives us that lead, that gives us that direction, right, of clarity. But you'll find that the closer you get to source, the higher your consciousness, things start to become really simple. We no longer need to nitpick and analyze everything. We get clarity, and in that moment, that's when the transformation happens. So this is why healers such as myself, we will talk about integration, not rumination. Don't go back and think about, oh my God, this happened on Lyra. I'm going to dig through it. Oh, this happened to me at Atlantis. I'm going to dig through it, overanalyze it. Know it, understand it. Part of the ego, right, sometimes feel like the unknown is fearful. If we don't know something, is fearful to us. So having these experiences help your mind gain more consciousness and clarity. Like, okay, this is something that has happened to me before. It's not scary. And with this clarity, now I can work with it. I no longer need to feel like I have a blindfold on my eyes and I don't know where I'm going. Now I have this crystal clarity. I can now stand up and choose a different path. So all in all, when it comes to healing anything, healing your body, physical blockages, healing abundance blockages, look at your Akashic records as a tool to give you the clarity, not as something that creates more attachment and rumination. That is where you truly empower yourself and rise up as the sovereign, wise soul that you are. So to conclude this video today, right, whether you choose an Akashic reading, whether you choose EFT tapping, whether you choose inner child work, these are all modalities that brings you to the same path, is higher consciousness, understanding, and clarity. And it is from this perspective that we can create that transformation. Right? Those higher beings sometimes to us can seem like, whoa, that's it? That's all the guidance I'm getting today? Or, wow, that sounds so simple. How come, it's so hard for me to apply? It's because they don't have as much of these mental attachment and emotional wounds as we do. So in the state where we are now, we're being guided, right, to become that ascended version of ourselves. We already have those ascended version of ourselves. Time is all happening at the same time. You can tap into your higher self, you can tap into your ascended self, your angelic self. It all exists. It's already in you. So you just have to embrace it by clearing the fogs, right? Clearing the programmings that we're here to suffer, we're being punished by karma. Let those go, right? Embody love, compassion, be inspired by the experiences of the ascended masters like Jesus or Buddha and Kuan Yin. And from there, learn from their wisdom, apply it into your life, practice, and I know that the transformation will blossom. It's happening now. And remember, you are your best guide in your life. Bring forth clarity, understanding, and move forward with power. You have so much power, so much light and love within you. Go forth, work your magic, and shine your light. And if you need extra support, I'm always here to help with my best capability. If you want to, you can check out some of my videos from my channel that might be helping you gain more clarity in your life. And if you have any more questions or need some more private support, I do offer courses or private sessions or group sessions. So subscribe to my website to stay updated in upcoming workshops or upcoming videos. Let us share and zap this planet with more light and love. My name is Tiffany, sending you lots of love, lots of light. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.